lovely people, and welcome back to Tarot with Nia. Well, today I'm going to do the weekly reading for the week commencing the 2nd of March 2026. So we're going to have a look at the energy of the week. We're going to have a look at the challenges we might face during the week, and then we're going to have a word of advice from Spirit or a message from Spirit just to help get us through the week. And then I'll probably take an angel card or a starseed oracle to finish the reading for you for the week. Welcome in, Spirit. Can we please have the energy for the week of the 2nd of March 2026, please? What's the energy of the week, please, Spirit? Okay, and the energy of the week is the Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles tells me one of two things, okay? So the Two of Pentacles talks about balance and the needing to balance things in your life, okay? It can also mean there's a decision that you need to make this week. So, but this decision needs to come from a place of balance, okay? It needs to come from a place of balance between your head and your heart, or your mind and your intuition here, okay? So this week there's going to be a decision you need to make. It can tell us as well that you might be juggling too many things right now, okay? So there may be something that you need to let go so that you aren't as heavily burdened, okay? I do see the 10 of Wands in my mind's eye here. So somebody is overburdened and needs to put a few of those things down, okay? But you need to make choices this week, decisions on what you want in your life, what brings balance, and what will bring happiness to you, okay? And you need to make that decision now this week. You'll have a choice to make, okay? I feel for a lot of you. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please have the challenge for the week, please, Spirit? Okay, and the challenge for the week is the King of Wands. Now, what a lovely energy the King of Wands is, okay? He is that fiery leader, that authority figure, okay, that is fully in charge of where he wants to go, what he wants to do, okay? He has honour, he has ability, he has fiery, passionate energy, okay? So your challenge for this week is to step into this role. And like I say, it doesn't matter if you're male, female, or anything else, okay? We all have male and female energy within us, okay? So you need to step into this more masculine energy this week now. And the masculine energy is more of a doer, okay, get things done kind of energy. So that's your challenge for the week. You need to get into that energy of, right, let's get things done this week, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Coming out, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't even have to ask the question. What's your message for the week, Spirit? And we have the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is, you know, we've got another king here, another authority figure, okay? The King of Cups understands himself. He understands his emotions. And even though he's very much, again, a doer, okay, he does it from a place of love, from a place of emotional security, okay? He is emotionally fulfilled in his life, okay? So the message from Spirit this week to you is you need to step into this leadership energy. I mean, leadership energy is coming out very much so this week, okay? So step into this leadership energy, but lead with passion and compassion, okay? Lead with passion and compassion. That's a message from Spirit there. So be kind in the way you lead this week. Some of you might be stepping into a leadership role in your company or in your career, okay? And yes, you're going to be really fired up for it, or this is your challenge, is to be fired up for it, okay? And you want to move forward, you want to lead really well. But make sure you lead from a place of love and not from a place of not from a place of win at all costs, okay? Because you will win, but you can win in a nice way, okay? Message from Spirit there for somebody. Thank you, Spirit. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take some clarifiers. I'm going to move this deck. Take some clarifiers, please, on these to get a bit of a deeper reading for the week. Okay, Spirit, can we please clarify this Two of Pentacles? Is it a decision that our lovely viewers here have to make? What decision do they have to make? Okay, and it's a decision that we've got the Knight of Wands. In this case, the Knight of Wands is a fiery, forward-moving energy, okay? The Knight of Wands really wants to go for things, and, we've got the Knight and the King of Wands in this spread, so whichever decision you make this week, you need to make that decision and move forward with it. Don't look back. Okay, don't look back. Once you've made the decision and charge forward with it, okay? Because the Knights charge forward, apart from the Knight of Pentacles, who takes things a step at a time. But the other three Knights really charge forward with something, okay? So once you've made this decision, charge forward with it, because it'll give you that passionate, fiery energy, and you will feel like it's right. Whatever decision you make this week, whatever this is, whether it's to do with your career, love, finances, whatever it is, you will make the right decision, okay? So don't be afraid of making the wrong decision, because you're going to make the right decision, because it's going to be the decision that gives you this passion to move forward, okay? It's going to reignite your passion, this decision that you make during the week, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Can you please clarify this challenge, please, Spirit? Clarify the challenge for us. Oh, and we've got 2. We will take the 2. Oh, okay. So the first card out was the Devil, okay? Devil talks about temptation, talks about obsession, talks about addictions. So your challenge this week is not to get tempted by something. Maybe there's something, maybe from one of these choices that you've got to make that is really tempting to take, okay? Take the one that you feel more passionate about, rather than the one maybe that's, if it's a career, then maybe someone offers you more money for something, okay? But choose the one that brings you the passion, I'd say. So don't chase after the money this week. That's a specific message for someone here. You might be offered a job, or you might be offered 2 jobs, and you're tempted to take the one with the most money. I would say make sure you take the one that fires you up, okay? Rather than maybe the one that's the most money. Okay, message for somebody there. Then we've got the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords talks about taking some time out to think about things, to meditate, okay? It can be a card of meditation. So your challenge this week is to be in this fiery energy. Now, it comes after this Knight, okay? Now, I'd say the decision you're making this week is going to be one that is going to fire you up. And your challenge is for this to fire you up so that you can become this King of Wands, okay? Become this fiery leader, this energy, this force going forward, I feel. Very, very, very positive energy coming through here, okay? But don't get tempted by something that isn't right for you, okay? And if you've got to take the time out to think, if you've got to meditate on something, if you've got to think, right, I need to connect to my intuition to find the answer to this, what am I going to choose, okay? Yes, one of them I think will fire me up and will give me energy and will really push me forward and make me feel youthful again and fresh about things, okay? But then the other choice you've got to make is going to be this thing that you're very, very tempted to take. But I would warn against that. It is up to you. You have free will, okay? You can choose whatever you want. But I would just warn you against it. I'm just a messenger, okay? And the message I'm getting from Spirit is, warn them, Nia, warn them, okay? Don't be tempted by something. And if something seems too good to be true, then it probably is, okay? That's a message I've been told to tell you as well, okay? A message for someone for this week. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please have a clarifier for this King of Cups, your message for the week, please? Okay, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Lovely Queen of Pentacles. Okay, she's abundant. She's got everything material she wants in her life. And she is confident and a very independent energy, just like the 9 of Pentacles is a very independent energy. This Queen is quite an independent Queen as well, okay? She's a leader, she's authoritative, she's also a nurturer, but she's very much material things, okay? So nice things. So here, I mean, this is a lovely message. The King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles would make a lovely partnership, okay? So if you're looking for love, I feel like one of you it is in the energy of the King of Cups and the other in the Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? They will combine quite nicely. Some people say, oh no, they don't mix, you know, the cups and the pentacles, because there's always money issues come involved, and, you know, one person is more emotional than the other. But no, they can be very complementary as well, okay? And I feel like this, if it's love, it's a very complementary relationship coming in for you here. Or it could be your partner now, and it's a very, very good, solid relationship. One of you very much takes the financial reins, and the other one takes the emotional reins, okay? And that can make a really good partnership, you know, as long as things stay balanced, okay? Okay, let's have a look at this then from a few different angles. Let's look at it from love to start with then, even though I've been talking mostly about career. I'll come back to that in a minute. Love, you might have a choice between two people here. One of them fires you up and brings you fiery energy. One of them is very tempting, and you are tempted to take the hand of this devil, okay? But please try and resist, because if this is a person coming in for you here, this is the person that's going to be, they might be amazing in bed. They might be really good looking. They might be offering you all the things in the world, okay? But you won't be able to trust them, okay? There's a real lack of trust here, Spirit's telling me that. So be very careful. Go inwards. Take some time out. Decide what you want to do this week, okay? If this is a person coming in for you. Because you need to choose the one. It's going to be passionate. Whichever one you choose is going to be passionate, okay? Make sure you don't choose the devil. Make sure you don't choose the one that's not going to be good for you, okay? And you'll know in your intuition, when you take that time out, you will know in your head and heart who you should be going for if you have a choice of two suitors here, okay? And like I say, in love, if you are in a feminine energy, you will find your masculine King of Cups here. And it doesn't matter if you're in a same-sex relationship, okay, or if it's a same-sex partnership or anything else, okay? Because we all have masculine and feminine energy within us, but most of the time one of them will show itself more than the other, okay? So whichever one you are here, you might be the Queen of Pentacles in that feminine energy and really, I won't say materialistic, but you appreciate material abundance, okay? And you're grateful for it, okay? Remember to show gratitude for everything. And then you will come across this masculine energy that is really emotionally attuned, emotionally stable and really in control, and will really support you here, okay? And then vice versa, okay? If you're the Queen of Pentacles energy, you will support this masculine energy when it comes to maybe more practical things in life, okay? It's a really lovely energy there if you're looking for someone. If you're in a relationship already, I would say you are tempted by something. I don't like saying this, but it's a message for somebody. If you're in a relationship, somebody's going to come and tempt you away from the relationship that you're in, I feel, okay? This is a message for one person. Somebody's going to come in and tempt you to leave your relationship, and you have to go inwards and decide what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do here, okay? It's not for me to tell you unless I think you might be in danger. I don't feel that you would be in danger by it, but it's something that you have to decide for yourself with your free will, okay? And if you're in a relationship already, I feel like you're in a pretty steady relationship. So watch out for this person. Watch out for this third party that might come in and try and spoil things for you. Be careful of that, okay? I'd say if you're in a relationship at the moment. Okay, let's look at it from career, which I feel is the strong one for most of you. I'd say you've got a career decision to make this week. Go with a decision that fires you up, makes you feel passionate and youthful about something. Sometimes when we start new careers, we've got this youthful, yes, let's learn this, let's do this energy, okay? That's what you want. That's the one you want to choose, the one that makes you feel like that. If you've got a choice between two careers, it can also be a choice from staying in the career in and then moving on to a new one, okay? But make sure you choose the one that fires you up. Your challenge is to be this King of Wands, be this authority, okay? Be this fiery leader, because you can do it. You know, Spirit's telling me you have got it within you to do this, okay? And you can move forward with passion now this week. Don't be tempted by somebody who cuts corners. Don't be tempted by anything financial that sounds too good to be true, because it is too good to be true, okay? So don't trust anyone. And don't sign contracts this week. I don't think it's a good week to sign contracts at all, okay? So try and put it off until next week. Don't sign any contracts this week, because somebody might scam you, okay? Or something might not be what it seems with this devil energy here. Go inwards and you will know what to decide when it comes to this decision you need to make, okay? Take some time out, do some meditation, and then you'll be able to see more clearly where you need to go with this decision, okay? And then Spirit's telling you, you know what? You have a mix of this energy for those of you who are changing career or looking to develop your career or start a business or anything like that, or move forward with your business. You have the skills of both of these, so you can trust in that, okay? You have the emotional maturity that you need, and you have the financial abundance that you need, okay, at the end of the day. So you will make the right choice that will bring you financial and emotional fulfillment at the end of this, okay? So it's, I mean, you know, you're not going to have that by the end of the week, okay? That's a bit longer, but you're going to make the decision this week that brings you this in the longer term, okay? Lovely, lovely message there, career-wise, okay. Health-wise, you've got a choice to make between maybe two different ways of doing something with regards to your health. One of them fires you up, so one of them I feel is exercise, improving your fitness. Yeah, I feel like that's a message for somebody. You do want to feel like this King of Wands, okay? You want to feel like this really strong leader. I mean, the King of Wands is the leader who's really, you know, passionate. He'd be the muscle man, okay, type of leader, rather than maybe the King of Swords would be like the intellectual leader, okay? The King of Wands is that fiery, yes, let's go and get it. I've got muscles, let's go and do this, you know? He's that kind of leader, and I think you want to step into that with your health. You want to be in control of your health, maybe in control of what you're eating, control of what you're consuming, okay? Maybe you're deciding not to eat processed foods anymore. Maybe you're going on a high protein diet, building your muscles. I feel like this is a message for somebody, okay? And, you know, I mean, this guy's got a pretty good body, hasn't he? But I think you could get an even better body than that, you know, if you stick to this health regime that you're going into. It's going to really fire you up. Don't get tempted to cut corners, though, okay? Don't get tempted to take any illegal substances to improve your health, okay? Don't get tempted to take anything that's illegal. If it's legal, fine. Don't take anything. Right, this is a specific message for somebody. Do not take any illegal substances just to get the body that you want. Okay? Very specific message there for someone. So don't get tempted to cut corners either. That's the general health message, okay? Don't cut corners with your health. And you might need to take some time out because maybe you haven't been feeling so well lately, okay? Take that time out. Take that time out to meditate. Take the time out to rest. Because if you are going to the gym or something, working really hard on your fitness, remember you need rest as well, okay? Because rest and recuperation is very important, okay? When you're trying to improve your fitness. Okay, and then you will come out of it at the end of it feeling really balanced, I feel, with these two energies. You know, it'll bring you emotional fulfillment, that your health is more in control now because, you know, with the king here, he's in control of his emotions. He's emotionally aware, he's emotionally mature, okay? And I really feel like you'll feel really good emotionally once you get healthier. And you will find that everything else will improve from that, because what you will find when you improve one area of your life, because you're concentrating so much on that area of your life, the other areas of your life kind of take care of themselves a bit, okay? So if you're concentrating on health, then you will find that you're not worrying so much about money, okay? And money will take care of itself. If you're concentrating on money, then your love life will sort of take care of itself, okay? So when you concentrate on one thing, really focus on one thing, you will find most of the time, okay, I won't say every time because it's not always the case, but most of the time, the other aspects of your life will just take care of themselves, okay? So remember that. So if you are putting a lot of time into your health, then your love life will take care of itself. And your finances will take care of themselves, okay? Because the universe will look after you no matter what, okay? And I know we all have lessons to learn and there's difficult times and everything, okay? But at the end of the day, the universe will look after you. And they will make up for maybe things you're not concentrating so much on, unless it's a lesson you're supposed to learn about that, okay? I know I'm being a bit contradictory here, but I think you get what I mean, okay? The universe will make up for whatever you're not concentrating on if you're highly focused on something, okay? This is a lovely message for this week. Okay, let's have a message from the Starseed Oracle to finish. I feel like we need a Starseed Oracle to finish today. Let's have one of these. Okay, what do we have? We have the Remember card, okay? And it says, Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Wow, this is a great card. I've never ever pulled this card before, okay? So it says, Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay, so whatever this decision you're making this week, whatever this choice is going to have an impact on your destiny, okay? That doesn't mean you should feel loads of pressure to make the right decision, because you are going to make the right decision. You're going to choose the thing that fires you up, okay? It makes you feel passionate. And this will be your destiny, okay? I think some of you are finding, like I say, this is career for a lot of you, okay? And I believe this week you're going to find the career, or you're going to find the job, or you're going to find the business, or start the business, or start a new career. That's going to be your life path career, okay? And it is destined for you, okay? So trust in the divine, trust in spirit, trust in the universe, trust in God, whatever you believe in, trust in it, because they are looking after you here, okay? They are putting you here on a path that will fulfill your life's purpose, okay? Really strong message coming through there for you. So whatever choices you have to make this week, take some time out, make the choices, go with what feels passionate. Don't get tempted by something that seems too good to be true, because it probably is, and you will come out of it emotionally fulfilled and really financially abundant as well, okay? You will have everything material that you desire, and you will feel very grateful for that, okay? And just because I say, material abundance to me might be something that's completely different to you, okay? I might think, oh, well, I want a new car, okay? You might think, oh, I want a new house, and I want a pool in the garden, and it's different for all of us, okay? So whatever material abundance looks like for you, know that it is there for you if you take this step, okay? And at the end of the day, this is way further along, okay? This isn't going to be this week, but it's there for you waiting, okay? It's already done, okay? Hope that reading resonated with you. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed it, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss another reading. And if you're interested in a personal reading, I'm offering those now on video or Zoom, whichever one you would like to choose. And the details are in the description below. And until next time, enjoy your week, and I'll see you in the next reading.